although January 17th is just another day of all 365, all days do hold significance within the minds and hearts of innumerable people. January 17th is my birthday, and as I have aforementioned, it holds many different significant events, both births of important people and a number of political events as well. Many elements, both cultural and physical, may be different if it were not for January 17th, and borders of modern countries may be altered significantly as well. I hope through this speech you may gain a novel admiration of January 17th, just as I have. First, I'll begin with a number of political events. First, in 1706 was the birth of Benjamin Franklin, an important founding father of America and also notable politicist in both the Old and New World. Chronologically next would be in 1893, in which the Hawaiian monarchy was overthrown in Hawaiian sugar interests. This was the deposition of Queen Liliuokalani. Next would be with the UN Security Council holding their first session of the United Nations within the United States capital of Switzerland. It is the most powerful peacekeeper around the globe, and this was held during 1946. Next up would be 1991, in which the Gulf War in Iraq had began due to Iraq's invasion into Kuwait. This resulted in 100,000 civilian deaths, as well increased the avarice between the Western and Eastern world. Next, I will orate a few notable events concerning leisure activities and sporting activities. First, in 1795 was when the Duddingston Curling Society was established. This was in Edinburgh, Scotland, and it was the first official area in which curlers who were excited about the sport could come and participate in actual competitions. Similarly, in 1917, the PGA was formed, which was the first ever association within the United States that allowed for professional golfers to come together and compete for money and experience. This was formed in New York City, Manhattan. Lastly was Muhammad Ali's birth, which is a notable heavyweight boxer and formed much of combat sports culture from here on out. And once more, in 2008, it held the death of Bobby Fischer, who was the youngest person ever to achieve Grandmaster status within the sport of chess, and unfortunately passed away at age 68 in Reykjavik, Iceland. Finally, a group of events that would concern religion. In 1377, the Papal See, which is the throne that the Pope sits on, was moved from Avignon, France, over to Rome, Italy. During this time, a long line of fake popes had occurred in France due to a large Christian divide between the entirety of both Central and Western Europe. At this time, once the see was transferred back to Rome, it was then confirmed that the fake popes in France were fake. Next up in 1562 was when the French Catholics were confirmed under the Edict of Saint Germain. This edict confirmed them due to the large divide within France between both Protestants and Catholics. Now, although January 17th is just another day of 365, I hope that through this speech and my research that you all have really enjoyed learning about my special day. That's my speech. Thank you.